Hey everybody, my name is Marin and welcome to Beginner's Yoga. We're going to be doing sort of a Vinyasa flow this morning, so I'm just going to get right into it. We're going to flow together and learn as we go. Let's go ahead and start by standing with our feet together, arms together. We're going to stand, this is mountain pose. Keep your weight evenly balanced between your feet. Tuck your tailbone slightly so that it's under your spine. Keep your shoulders back, your gaze forward. We're trying to find spinal alignment here, keeping our core nice and tight, feeling the ground with our feet. Breathe in deeply here. I want to note as we're going through these poses, you can stay for as long as you want. You can stay for as short as you want. You can fall out of them, come back in. Make the routine your own. Breathe in, inhale. As you inhale, bring those arms up, palms together. Keep those shoulders rounded back and down so that you're not shrugging them up towards your ears. Stay grounded, stay straight, stay aligned. Feel your body. When you're ready, bring those hands together, palms together, prayer pose, right in front of your chest. So we're trying to find this space where we click with ourselves, where we're not worried about anything except feeling the experience of what we're going through. So I'm here, I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to go ahead and raise our palms up, pressing those palms together. You can feel free to clasp your hands if you like, pointing the fingers at the top. Press them together. This time you are going to stretch them up, squeezing those biceps or your arms right on either side of your ears. And after pressing these up, we're going to plant our feet firmly, extend those feet, extend those legs, extend the arm. You're stretching up really high. Push the hips forward and drop the head back. Breathe in deeply here. If you need to, you can support your lower back, just like this. Just gently look up, not anything big or spectacular. Just looking up, stretching the shoulders, opening that chest. When you're ready, exhale, come up. And we're going to go ahead, I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see me here. We're going to take a nice little step out and reach up towards the sky. Support yourself holding your hip or above your knee or below your knee, just not on the side of your knee. Reach up and out to the side, looking up towards the sky. You're opening your shoulders, opening your chest, stretching that side. Take a couple breaths here. Keep that core nice and tight. Tailbone tucked in, don't stick that butt out. Exhale, come up, and then inhale, move to the other side. You guys are doing great. I hope you're starting to feel good. I hope you're starting to feel open. Exhale as you come up. We're right here at the top of our mat. And you're going to inhale. Raise those arms up over your head. Exhale. Let go of any stress. Let go of any tension. Inhale again. Feel that breath. Feel your body open up and wake up. Exhale. And we're going to inhale one more time. And as we exhale, we're going to bend at the waist, pushing our hips back, keeping our legs extended into a nice, easy forward bend. Go ahead and soften the knees. Gently soften them. You can walk them out if you want to. If you need to, you can place both of your hands at the top of your thighs. Just make this routine your own. Go gentle with yourself. Feel good. Feel challenged, but feel good. And when you're ready, extend those legs. Nice big inhale, then exhale. Drop down into the forward bend. Just relax your body. You can even dangle your arms if you want. This is a good morning routine too. Just waking up that whole body. And if you want to, you can grab the back of your ankles, the back of your calves, and gently pull your belly button to your thighs forward. So focus on that belly button towards the thighs. Relax that head in a neutral position. We're going to go ahead and squat, placing both of our fingertips on the ground. Let's stretch back with our right foot. Nice slow lunge here. We're forming a 90-degree angle with that front leg. Place that knee on the ground. Place the top of your foot on the ground. And just get low here. We're going to open up, thinking about pushing our hips down into the ground, grounding ourselves even more. You can relax your hands here. If you feel more comfortable, you can relax your hands on your thighs or your hips, but we just want to focus on grounding down. And just relax right here. Relax those hips, open them up towards the ground. Keep that chest nice and straight. Doesn't have to be upright, but back and chest nice and straight. Align that spine in your upper torso. Focusing on opening the hips, and when you're ready, let's go ahead and move it back into the tabletop here. Place palms right underneath the shoulders, shoulder width apart, knees shoulder width apart. With a nice inhale, we're going to drop our belly button to the ground, lifting our tailbone, lifting our gaze. Inhale up. This is the cow pose, really good for digestion, really good for aiding in constipation. Exhale, now you're going to push away from the ground, hollowing out your stomach, arching your back, dropping that head beneath, in between the arms, into cat pose. You get a nice back stretch here. Inhale again into cow. These two poses combined are going to massage your digestive tract, your reproductive organs. Exhale, push out. Okay, one more time. Inhale into cow. Exhale. Push out into cat. Very nice. From here, I'm going to walk forward a little bit. From here, we're going to extend our legs out back into plank pose. And we're shoulder width apart here. Our backs are nice and flat. We're going to push back. Bending at the waist, extending our legs, extending our arms, pushing our arms away from the ground, palms flat into the ground. Push those heels back into the ground. If you can't, you can give yourself a nice bend at the knees and focus on three things. Pushing that torso away, lifting the hips to the sky, and then just try to extend those heels down into the ground. If you can't all the way, that's okay, but focus on those three things in your mind. Focus. Push away from your palms, lift your hips, heels into the ground. Push away from your palms, lift your hips, heels into the ground. And as you can see, it helps me get back deeper into the downward dog. So again, you can cycle in this, walk in and out of it. If you feel like you need to, you can relax into plank, push back for a breath. And then you can relax into plank, push back for a breath. Again, make the routine your own. Challenge yourself, but make it your own. Follow your body, follow your own flow. I'm just here to guide you. After this, we're just going to come back into plank and then gently drop our hips down to the ground. Bring those tops of your feet to the mat. And from here, if you're okay being here, just lift your head to the sky with a nice inhale. If this is too much of a compression for your lower back, you can gently lower yourself all the way. Bring your palms up, right above shoulder width, so your elbows are right here by your chest, tucked in, right next to your chest. And you can sit here in the Sphinx, or you can press up into Cobra. Whatever you feel like meets your needs best. So if upward dog's too much, just modify into Cobra. And if you can, raise your head all the way up. One of the things I like to do is just point my toes, look back at each one. Nice little movements here. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you don't have to. And when we're ready, we're going to come back up. I like to push up from here and reach back into downward dog for a couple more breaths. Keep that core nice and tight. You want to find that space where you can relax, but you can challenge yourself. So where discomfort meets relaxation. I know it sounds like an irony, but it's there. If you can find it, that's a good place to be. Now we're going to step forward with our right foot into that low lunge position. Place that back left knee on the ground, top of your left foot on the ground. Form that 90-degree angle with that front foot, and then open those hips down into the ground. You guys are doing great. Breathe here for a couple breaths. And then when you're ready, go ahead and tuck that foot up. Step together. Nice forward bend. Again, stay in each pose for as long as you wish. And then inhale, raise up, extend that torso up. This is a really good place to repeat that entire flow. If you feel like you want a longer routine, if you feel like you need more flexibility, or whatever you feel, go through it as many times as you want, and then when you're ready, we're going to move down into this laying down portion. So, as you can see, we're just going to gently relax down. And this, I'm going to teach you the corpse pose right now. What you're going to do is make sure your hips are tucked and your shoulders are rounded back and down so that your shoulder blades are flat. You're in an anatomical position, so your feet are splayed open slightly, hands are slightly splayed away from the body. From here, you just want to breathe. Typically in corpse pose, this is a place where you can close your eyes. Breathe in deep, sort of relax the body. And before we go into corpse pose, the last thing I like to do is just a little spinal twist. So go ahead and grab that knee, one knee bend forward, make sure both hips are on the ground, both shoulders are on the ground. Pull it towards your chest for one breath, and then grab the opposite arm on the outside of that knee and pull it across your body. You're going to take the other arm, place it flat on the ground, forming a perpendicular line with the body, and you're just going to pull it gently as far as you can. If this is too much, you can unhinge your foot. And if it's still too much, you can do both knees very gently. You can also use a pillow, block, or bolster under those knees so you can just relax in this pose. However you do it, I want you to find a way to relax in it. Gently keep both shoulders on the ground. Breathe into this twist. So good for stress relief. And then exhale as you come up. And go ahead and switch sides. So pull one knee. Take a nice deep breath, and then rotate. If you want to deepen that pose, look in the opposite direction of your twist. And when you're ready, come back to center and find yourself in corpse pose. Corpse pose is a great way to end your routine. It's a great way to not just jump out of the routine, just stay in that nice relaxed place. Feel your body, feel how it's worked really hard for you during the routine. Feel it sort of melt into the ground. Keep those eyes closed. Follow your breath. And be thankful that you were able to wake up this morning and do this routine. So I recommend sitting in this corpse pose for at least 3 to 5 minutes after your routine. I know it sounds crazy. It's a 10-minute routine and you're in corpse pose for 5 minutes. But trust me, it'll do a lot of good. It'll really help the entire routine sit in. Your body will accept it a little bit more. It'll be more responsive, and you'll find a little more quietness, calmness, and centered focus throughout the rest of your day if you make sure to sit in corpse pose at the end of your routine. So thank you so much for joining me here on Beginner's Yoga. We had a little Vinyasa flow this morning. My name's Marin, and I hope you enjoyed it.